Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we're live and in effect from behind this microphonic device. I report to you, and a little bit early tonight, yes, indeed, trying to get ahead of some of these comments because we are expecting like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 scammer calls, calling within minutes of each other. So I'm going to try to coordinate this, and I'm gonna hold out all hope that they may actually come aboard here, so we'll see. So let's get right into some of the comments, catch up on some of these. Glad you guys are with me a little bit early here today. We've got Coins A to Z. Platinum is on a serious tear. We're approaching $1,400, and that is probably not where it's going to stop. Maybe $1,500 in 2025. Look at this, a scammer already coming in. This is an auto dial, but we'll go ahead and take it. Doubt they're going to answer, but anyways, yes, indeed, it actually got above $1,400 yesterday. Coins A to Z. Very good. B. Taylor is here. Good to see Jamie Foxx, Bootsy, Master Blaster, THS. Looks like this call is going to teeter out. Yep, it sure did, just as I suspected. We've got Cinestack says here the following. The key is the exchange rate. Talking about the Goldbacks. Yes, backed only by Goldback Company. If they go out of business or stop paying off that rate, then you lose all your premium. Well, not necessarily. I guess if they the exchange rate goes, or people can set their own exchange rate, and then it will go back to gold value. Likely that might be the case. We'll see here, but they're still gold. Whether they stay in business or not, it doesn't look like they're growing pretty fast. I thought they're going to go out of business. As a stacker, it's only worth its weight in gold, which is only half the value you pay. Buy gold coins, don't pay double for plastic. Also, the fact that they give free Goldbacks to anyone who gives them good reviews, kind of like bribery to me, yes. Well, it's marketing. It certainly is marketing, just like with any company, what have you. But it's catching on. It's starting to catch on. But it's about education and everything, and certainly there is. It's a business for profit. There's no question about it. But the thing is that if you have a business that deals with them, and you can buy them for the exchange rate or a little bit below that, why not? Why not take part and utilize them to send a statement? So anyways, but gold coins, even the 10th ounce ones, are much easier to lose. You get a 10th or even 20th of an ounce coin, or even a gram gold bar. Good luck. I guess you could put like in a little business card, gram size type of deal. That could be done. And that's one other way to think about it happening. But those can be picked out of there or whatever as well. So I think the gold notes are the easiest way to do it. Richard Metcalf is here. Thank you so much, Richard Metcalf. Good to see you. But all right, definitely not for stacking. Maybe for collecting. But definitely not for stacking. No question about that. I agree with you on that. Steve Woods, will be news when the U.S. starts buying $500 million a month. All right. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Central banks should stack silver. I don't understand why they don't, especially now. Thanks, Al. Always on top of the situation. Well, thank you. I think a lot of it is storage based. There is a lot of risk in doing it. And they probably have to almost guarantee that it's going to go up in price or the next best thing. So I can understand some of the resistance. I talked about some of the resistance why they wouldn't, or why they haven't anyway. Jamon Lee says silver is the least expensive and most affordable precious metal known to man. It's also the most necessary and widely used precious metal for industrial, military, and medical applications. Russia's smart for stockpiling the strategic metal. Indeed, they are. I got to give them that for sure. All right. Glad you guys are with us tonight. Welcome, one and all. We got Master Blaster Ardell is here. Morris, we got T the Silver Stacker. Check out T's channel. Good to see you, T. Welcome, my friend, and good to see Lisa Anderson. Coltrane is here. He's driving and listening. All right, so we're on T's ride home. We're going to keep him company on his way home. That's great. Awesome. And we got Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Gold could kill me buying at current prices. Yes, indeed. It is crazy how expensive they are. We had a little bit of a pullback today, but it wasn't by a whole lot in the grand scheme of how much is gold is these days. All right, the 100% straight guy. Who can afford this these days? Well, silver. You can. Everybody can. Especially constitutional silver. Definitely a way to be able to do it. Silver Honda is here. Welcome. He drives a paid-off blue Honda. There's Richard Metcalf. Lisa Anderson still here with us. Good to see all of you guys. Maria is here. As we peruse our way through this broadcast tonight. Over Bill, gold is holding above $3,300 and silver above $36. Yes, indeed it was. In fact, let's see. What did it close at? Look at this. Amazingly, silver closed above $36, at least in the ask price. That's good news. I didn't think it would be able to hold. That's awesome. Very good. My kitten as a grandmaster should never ignore silver. That's exactly right. Never ignore silver. Very good. And thank you to JM Unleashed for posting a link to T the Silver Stackers channel. Appreciate you. Good to see JM Unleashed. Check out his channel as well. And good to see Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. And let's see what we've got. We've got happening up here. We've got Master Blaster, who I believe is with us here tonight. He is. He says, silver still above $36 this morning. I thought for sure we would have revisited 34, 33. Tomorrow will be a good test. And it barely survived that test in late trading. Yes, indeed. In fact, it beat my market report for sure. Crazy. All right. And let's peruse our way up through this broadcast and see what else is happening here. We've got Mad Chop. Says silver is the closest thing to fiat in terms of value and intrinsic value. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Got that intrinsic value going on it. No, it was not Roscoe P. Coltrane. It was the other deputy. Forgot the deputy's name and the actor's name, but it was Roscoe's deputy. Not it wasn't Enos. It was the other guy. The guy who was there for a while when Enos left the show, went to New York. Roscoe P. Coltrane, who is James Best, he died a couple years ago. Heck, maybe even 10 years ago. All right. We've got Virtuoso Flux says the unfortunate reality of Goldbacks is that they just aren't easy to carry. You can't fold them, so they just take up too much space. At that point, alloyed coins are just easier. Well, you can fold them. You can definitely fold them. And they're just as easy to carry as dollar bills. If you watch the video, you can see they're the exact same height as a dollar bill. They're just not as wide. So, except for the 25 and above. But again, those transactions you will have for other things, and you have the bigger wallet for that. But that's what that's what I'm showing there. So they are easy to carry. But you can put them in your regular wallet as well. And keep that in mind. Michael Breen, if you had $5,000 to invest for 10 years, I'd put it all in silver bullion, not gold. In 10 years, you'll thank me. And yeah, well, hey, you very well could be right. Here comes another scam comment, or scammer. Auto dial, not part of the regular...
Hey there, this is Sarah with Easy Quotes. I am reaching out to get an opportunity to show you how much we can save on your auto insurance. So you do have insurance on your car, right?
Right.
Okay, so if we offer you much better rates with lower premium that saves hundreds of dollars, would you possibly listen information for your future maybe?
Maybe.
Hold just one moment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for holding on. I just came on the line to assist you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Well, I just came on the line to let you know more about the need of auto insurance. What if I know that what is the year, make, and the model of your automobile?
My automobile is a 2021 blue Honda Accord. And it's blue.
What? Do you have any accidents or any tickets on your car on last 3 years?
No, not on my car. I never put those on my car.
Okay, good to know. Well, we do have a discounted rates for the safe driver, so you will qualify for it.
Well, thank you.
Who is your current auto insurance provider?
It is State Farm. Because I know safety. I never want to put those things and tape them on the window because you can't see around them. Hello?
Yeah, I'm on the line. I'm just putting out the information.
Okay, yeah, just put the information
and you're
down.
still residing in the state of Virginia, right?
And Louisiana. 71202. What's that sound? It sounds like you're fumbling with something. Are you you know, like you're something's, you know what I mean? It sounds not very good. Like you're brushing the microphone against. Are you brushing the microphone against your clothes? Oh, dang it. Because if she was doing that, that wasn't doing it for me. That's for sure. That doesn't do it for me. Yeah, exactly. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. We have got the Sporting Center. It's going to take a changing in perspective to find 40 spot silver prices from being in demand buyers. Absolutely good for people previously invested, but still new market demands aren't in sight. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, but it's $40 silver is not going to be an easy climb. It's going to take a while to get there. That's for sure. Yeah. There's Niels Han Dynasty. Good to see you, Niels Han Dynasty. Buy silver, platinum, and crystallize osmium. Welcome. Good to see Bill 457. Glad you guys are here tonight. Thank you. Lincoln Loan Patriot. We do take the scammer calls. They're supposed to be calling. We've got some lined up in about 10 minutes or so. And so we're going to take some of those as they come through the way. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher. As a veteran silver stacker, I can indeed confirm that storage does become an issue. Yes, it is an issue, that's for sure. That's one of the reasons why I've made a marked move towards gold in 2017. That's right. John Bethia talked to a friend that runs a local banks chain about selling gold and silver. He said that they make more money off credit cards. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. Pretty interesting. Makes sense in a way. D Moto says in 1970, a dollar bought you 0.7993 grams of gold. As of today, 2025, a dollar will buy you 0.0093 grams of gold. That really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Silver Shelby Stacker is here. Sugar High Liquor. Good to see Dean R. Boo 457 is here. Welcome, Rob. Numismatic Archaeology. CCT is here. All right, you guys are awesome. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's see what we've got. We've got Lee Chavaret says, I noticed I am off TP LCS to buy a 10-ounce maple today. All right, congratulations, a 10-ounce maple. I don't have one of those 10-ounce maple leaf coins. It would be pretty cool to have. Now we've got Eric the Red. Where can you get these wallets that were shown? They were just released. I posted a link to goldback.com. You can get information there for them. But yeah, very nice. They have that nice leather smell, and it's pretty cool. All right. Let's see where we're at with broadcast here. Master Blaster with the U.S. dollar keeps losing purchasing power, and indeed it is. Precious metals have helped to counter inflation. Yesterday at Kroger's, I was shocked at the price increases on 75% of the items I purchased. Welcome to the real world. If the price of gas rises, we will see big problems. Indeed, we will. You're exactly right. Very good. All right, congratulations to whoever in the U.S. or in the chat just purchased a mahogany silver slide. Nice. Very, very cool. And Master Blaster, yes, say a prayer for Tony E. Is he okay? I know he was recovering from his latest surgery, but that's been about a week or so ago. But yes, we'd keep him in our prayers. Does somebody know something I don't? But hope everything is all right with Tony. We love Tony. 8-inch Destroyer here. Thank you, Master Blast, for the $2 super chat. Yes, we pray for him. Thank you, thank you. I haven't heard anything. Shotgun Susie is here. Maybe just not feeling well today. I know he has his good days and bad days. He's been through a lot, that's for sure. Mark Bars bought some maples, 149 over spot from SD 2 days ago. Hard to buy gold at these prices. It sure is. You're right about that. Ryan's Ravini, gold to kill the dollar is most likely to happen. Yes, indeed. As we continue to see everything rise, it's crazy. And the dollar losing influence. John Bethia, silver prices are kept down so it can be used by industries and military complex uses. Yes. Although some feel that it's really more in line with the big bullion banks. Harold DeReeve says silver is doing great, 2% down today. All right, well, yep, it is down today, sure is. But I posted this video earlier than that. Let's see, a West Texas Stacker Platinum is winning right now. Silver for the win. Indeed, indeed. That's right. Mark B is here to talk with Rocky. Yes, yeah, I was on Rocky's live stream last week. Rocky's awesome. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Where are we at? We've got DD Prepper says, take out the trash. Excellent report. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Get your fiat money printers out while you can. All right. Thank you, North Star Stacker, with a $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Let me drop and give you guys 7 push-ups for those super chats. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let's go over here and make them happen. You're expecting some scammers to call us. Several of them. That's why we started early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. All right. 7, 7, 7. There we go. Nice. All right. There we go. Nice. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. 2 super chats tonight. Appreciate you guys. They've been thin lately, so I appreciate you guys doing that. Period says here, all-time high for silver was $50 in 1979. Actually, that was 1980, beginning 1980. If you took $1,000 in 1970 and put it in the S&P, it would be worth $207,571 today. If you put it in silver in 1979, it'd be worth less than $1,000 today. Silver is and will remain a lousy investment with little or no hope of any real large price appreciation. Well, you can take period. You've fallen victim to cherry picking the performance of an asset class. And you can do that with any and every single asset class out there and make it look really bad or really, really good. I'll give you the counter to that. If you would have bought an ounce of silver in March of 2020, based off of the price of under $12 an ounce, you may have paid a little higher premium, but you may be able to get it for about maybe, I don't know, you may have been able to get it for maybe $20 an ounce. Look where it is today, $36. That's spot price. You would have about, what was that? What is that increase? Let me take you back even further. I remember buying silver for $5 an ounce, okay? I bought silver for $5 an ounce. Look where it is today, $36 an ounce. So you can cherry pick I can give you more dates on where silver has done better than you can where silver has not done so good. And by the way, it's not an investment. It's not an investment at all. It's a way to protect yourself against economic instability, hedge against inflation. So you got it all wrong. You don't understand silver. Stick around this channel, and I and other channels will educate you on what silver is. It's never meant to be an investment. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. Okay, and Cyber Curtain Twitcher says, thankfully I have a reasonably healthy stack of both metals. Yes, indeed. Way to go. That is awesome. That is awesome. And we love it. We love it. Stephen McLaughlin says people aren't going to ride the dollar into oblivion. Not inside the United States, they aren't. That's why the elites are flooding us with third world people. Globalist a-holes want us to go quietly to the slaughter. Indeed, there is a lot of that. It's a real problem for sure. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Bitcoin is definitely an investment. It's a speculative asset class, and silver is not. Should not be seen that way. You can profit off of silver, but mostly not. Like I said, when you adjust for inflation, it's just going to basically preserve your wealth, and that's it, over the long course of time. All right. Stop the melt, says Todd. That's right. All right. Very good. Let's get into a couple of these comments as we wait for more scammers to call us. We're supposed to get one right about now. We were supposed to get one at 6:05. They didn't call us. We're a country of piracy. How could we not? Pieces of 8. Here we come. Indeed, that's right. True that. All right. Yes, indeed. Timothy L. Smith. Still God's money. Amen. God is in control. Amen. That's right. Exactly. It is God's money. That's exactly right. Yes, indeed. West Texas Stacker, I'm seeing a lot of comments about Goldbacks. Definitely not the way to go. Well, it's not the way to go if you're a stacker. That's exactly right. But if you have places of business that will accept them and you can do business with them, why not? Why not use them? All right. A Master Blatzer, precious metals dealer, sentenced to 65 years for $76 million in gold and silver fraud. I think I did a video about that not long ago. And pretty crazy. Jay DeBow says, if central banks start stacking silver, then supply will be erased. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. They'd have to get a whole lot of silver for that to happen. I don't think that would occur. But I think it could affect the markets. Here we go. Here comes our first scammer. Here we go. Hello?
Jim, it's Matt with High Rise. How you doing?
It's who again? Say that again.
My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I'm with High Rise. Yeah, we spoke on the phone Wednesday.
All right. How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm on my way home right now, actually. But
nice.
Yeah, you told me to call you at 6:10 on Friday, so here I am.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I appreciate you being semi-punctual. It's actually 6:11, but that's all right. I'm not a stickler for being a stickler. You know what I mean? So wait a second. So are you on the train?
Yeah.
All right. I thought you were on the train. It sounds like you were on the train.
Right,
Hopefully it's not the train of consequences.
Doesn't seem like it, Jim.
Right. Very good.
We're on the right track so far.
I love it. I love that. I love it when you're on the right track. Just don't touch the third rail. Whatever you do, do not touch the third rail. That would not be good, Matt.
No, it wouldn't, Jim. You're right. So,
yes.
Yeah, so let's get down to it. So yeah, you expressed some interest in some extra working capital for the business. So how much are you doing for monthly revenue these days?
These days I'm cranking in about $98,000 a month in revenue.
Good for you, Jim. Good for you. Excellent.
Yeah, that's not too shabby for a business that's been around for 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not at all, man. Not at all. So exactly how much are you looking for?
Well, I'm exactly looking for $121,000.57. That's the exact amount. But we usually just yeah, I got a plan, but usually people just want to know about what no one ever asked me specifically, so you're the first to ask specifically. So I gave you the specific number.
I appreciate that. And what are you going to be using it for?
I'm going to use it to expand the old business. You know what I mean? We're gonna. You ever seen those little things? We're in the toy making business. You know those little toys that you put them in. You put water in them and they expand them, make like a big dinosaur or animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're gonna create one of those, but we're gonna put special ingredients in them to harden them when they get big.
Really?
So what happens is we use tungsten and platinum, an infusion of tungsten and platinum to harden those sons of biscuits when they get big, when they grow big.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, man. So
It's a patented process, so keep it between you, me, and everybody that's in your car right now, okay?
you got it. No, it's just me and you right now. No one else can hear
I
it.
hear other people in the background. I'll be glad to sing to them if you put me on speakerphone. Oh, what's that sound? Where's your stop? Where's your stop there?
Union, New Jersey right now.
Union and Jersey. Are you heading over to the island? Are you heading over to Manhattan, or are you coming home from?
Home from Manhattan.
Home from Manhattan. Are you work over 42nd Street, or are you near Billionaires Row, or?
We're on Wall Street.
Wall Street, nice. The old
Wall Street.
I've heard of that. Yes, indeed, nice. A lot of finance stuff happens down in that road. I understand.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely, man. For sure. So yeah, man, I would love nothing more to help you put those goals into play. So the whole process is really simple. When I have an internet, when I have Wi-Fi connection, I can send you over some stuff. It's very straightforward. All it takes is a one-page application, very straightforward. Follow that with the last 4 months of bank statements. This way, me and the underwriters, we can put the numbers together, see what package best fits you and the business. Based on what you told me, you're doing strong numbers, so you're definitely going to be able to qualify for top packages, so that's great.
I like being able to qualify for big packages. That's what she said.
Yes, sir. I love working with people who qualify for the big ones.
That's what she said. I love it. This is great. This is great news. I'm moderately excited about this opportunity. I think it's going to be a wonderful thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you up. Moderate's not good enough for me. I'm gonna bring you up to the S tier, as they say.
I want the S tier. That's right. When we get slick. That means it's slick if it gets to the S tier. I like it.
That's right. It's super slick.
Now you said this is going to be a simple process. Will it be? Oh, please mind the gap. Make sure you mind the gap. That's right. Watch the gap. Yep, I heard that. In the United Kingdom, they say mind the gap, but here they say watch the gap. You know, and I tell you what, if it's any way, if I need to sign something, can I use the auto pen for it? I know a girl who can do this for me. Is that possible?
Yeah, whoever you want to get it done is okay with me.
All right, wonderful. So this is going to be a simple process, but will it be easy as well as simple?
Listen, it's my job to make it as easy as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your job to get that stuff back to me. And then, then once you get that stuff back to me, that's when I do my job. And I make it as easy as possible, as affordable as possible. I'm not gonna give out capital to someone who can't afford it. Because then I'm losing money as well.
Right.
So I get my people the best possible packages. I make it work on both sides. I do everything. I'll take money out of my own pocket to make the deal happen.
But there is a level of responsibility on my part. I've got to practice some level of response. Wait, hold on. What did she say in the background? What was that?
I think we're approaching the next stop. So
all right. Is that NJ Transit? New Jersey Transit?
Yep, that's correct.
That's what I thought. It sounded like I could tell by the way the train runs on the rails that it was NJ Transit.
Interesting.
It has a very unique feel to it. I can almost feel how the car is just a little bit shaky at times, but it's all good.
It's a little. We're at a dead stop right now.
Right.
Roosevelt Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So all you got to do is get that application back to me as soon as you can.
Very good.
I like bank statements, and then come Monday morning, I'll give you a call with some working numbers for you.
Sounds good. Let's make it Tuesday. Let's make it Tuesday around the same time, okay? Tuesday at the same time, and we'll follow up then. All right?
Tuesday, 6:10.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Thanks, Matt. Have a great weekend. Okay.
Absolutely, man. All right.
Next stop, Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken, New Jersey. That's the next stop. All right. Take care.
You too.
See ya. Bye-bye. Hoboken. It's Hoboken, right? Not Hoboken or Hoboken. Something like that. Hoboken. Penn Station. All right. He can't afford Amtrak. That's right. Exactly. All right. Taking the old train from Wall Street. He's got to be legit if he's on Wall Street. We were supposed to get others, but these sons of biscuits have not called me. I'm a little perturbed, if you want me to be honest with you. Dang, this is really teeing me off. All right. Bob Bolson says this. You know, I imagine back in the day when people bought oil before the dollar interrupted everybody, used their own currency and probably rubies, diamonds, precious stones, gold, silver because they had value. You look at that stuff and people don't ask if it's valuable anymore because I don't have a problem with the dollar being it's a worldwide power over the world because it's one of the forms of wealth and all do that to value back to gold, silver, rubies, diamonds, things like that. But it was. Wow. That's one big long sentence. I got rubies, diamonds out of it. I think that's all I could get. But okay. All right. Rubies, diamonds. All right. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic hamburger. Now I'm hungry again and I just ate. And Michael K is here. Got my first platinum today. Way to go when it was down almost 6%. Hope it doesn't go down further. Yes, indeed, Michael K. Congratulations on that. Michael K., that's awesome. First platinum. What did you get, if you don't mind me asking? And Greg says here, this is or should be kind of obvious. Gold is king money. Silver is everybody else's money. It's been that way for thousands of years. Yep. And it's true, although it's not been that way for the past 50 some odd years. But anyways, yes, indeed. All right. Yes, and use punctuation as well, Gordon. If you use punctuation, I might have made better sense of it, but I couldn't quite make it out, so I couldn't comment on it. Diamond Dan. Let's see here. Says this. Data centers being pumping the price. May 13th, silver was $32.68. And that's also the day Trump started cutting deals with the Middle East countries that want to transition their economies to be more technology-based. Silver's gained 12% since then, and that's with coin shops being bombarded with sellers at the last month. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. A wild ride indeed. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Bullion Brent, Frank T is here. 1 ounce eagle, random year. A platinum eagle he got there for Michael K. Congratulations. Hoboken. Thank you, Dan. It's Hoboken. Hoboken. What do you do the emphasis? Is it Hoboken or Hoboken or Hoboken? That's where's the emphasis. It isn't on the ho or the bo or the ken. I gots to know. Love the reverse is pretty cool. The reverse of that coin of the platinum eagle. I'm going to tell you a little factoid about it. It is the only United States coin to only have fonts that read left to right and are not arced. None of the fonts, none of the text on the reverse is arced in any way, shape, or form on the reverse of the Platinum Eagle. That is unique in American coinage. Just a little fun fact for you. You can take that and tell it to your in-laws at the next dinner party and impress your girlfriends, wives, and whoever else. Pink Floyd, the silver market is rigged. Also, the UK has got 20% sales tax on it. So it's not worth stacking. My favorite is platinum. Close behind us, gold. True that, Pink Floyd. However, you can get silver in the United Kingdom without paying the VAT. Ask Cybercurrent Twitcher about that. You can make it happen, for sure. Hobacken. Yes, indeed. Where is the emphasis? I don't know. I would love to know. Ho! Shotgun Susie says it's on the ho. Hoboken. Hoboken. All right. All right, very good. No tax at all. Congratulations, Michael K. That's awesome. All right, let's get over here. Today's news is silver, almost $37 again. It was so yesterday, but you're right. It was getting close. 1-to-1 GSR coming soon. Not going to happen. I would be willing to bet that's not going to happen, depending if we define soon, but I don't think any soon is going to happen ever. All right. There's a link to Cybercurrent Twitcher's channel. Thank you so much, my friend, for that. And Coins A to Z, it's always been a foolish argument to claim that silver isn't worth owning because central banks don't stack silver. That's right. Exactly. I agree. It's not a good argument for not holding it. All right. Very, very good. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's tasty. Good stuff. Let's get over here to this, see what we've got. Headed our way. We've got to make this thing happen. We got Shadow Work. Shadow Work chimes in here. We've only had one skin. We're supposed to get several. They didn't call me, these sons of biscuits. Shadow Work, gold maintaining. Here comes a scout. And right when I said they wouldn't call, here comes one. A little late, but we'll take it. Hello?
Hi, it's Jessica over at Lorima Funding. How are you?
Say that again.
It's it's Jessica. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, Jessica. Hi.
How's it going?
It's doing just fine and dandy, like sour candy.
And it's Friday, right?
The sugar-free kind, usually the kind of sweetened with Truvia. That's the best kind of sour candy there is. Yes, indeed, Jessica. How may I serve you on this fine Friday afternoon?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was calling to follow up. I think you had spoken with someone from our company in the past about potential funding.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So where are you in the process? Are you still looking, or tell me more about it?
Yeah, I'm still in the old exploratory phase, as they say. You know what I'm saying? I like to put the old feelers out, just kind of take a gander here, compare there, and that kind of thing. So, you know what I mean? But, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah. So what are you looking for? What are you using the funds for?
Well, it's we have a toy company over here. Okay. And you ever seen those toys that you buy them and they're little like foam things and you put them in the water and they expand greatly?
Oh yeah.
They get really, really big. You know what I mean? You put them in the water and we've got a special metallic compound that's intermixed in there with tungsten and platinum that will actually take those things and harden them up. I mean, stiff them up like crazy. They come completely erect when these toys grow. It's crazy. And so, let's say you get a giraffe, okay? And the giraffe is really tiny. Let's say it's maybe 1.5 inches. The metal in this thing will actually expand it even greater, and it will harden it up, and it'll get really, really big. So an 1-inch giraffe will actually turn into almost 12 inches.
How does it do that?
About 12 times its size. Well, it's the metallic compound, and we also enter in some deoxyribonucleic acids inside of the actually foam material, the soft material, and it intermixes in there with the material, and then it just stiffens right up, just boom, shalaka. But no, I want to make this clear because because it's a kid's toy, we could not use any Viagra for that. So there's no Viagra or whatever the compound is that creates the Viagra is a brand name. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of chemical, but I don't know what it is. There's not that kind of stimulation in these things because they're for kids. However, we have the technology, and we could apply it to such a device that could be utilized in such a manner of the former that I've been discussing. In other words, it could be used in the adult industry.
Interesting.
But that's phase 2. Right now we're talking about kids, and we're talking about toys, and we're talking about metal. We're talking about platinum and tungsten, and taking it and ramming it up and expanding it 12 times. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be great.
So you guys have a website for this?
No. We're behind the scenes company. The marketing, that's going to be phase 1.5 when we market this thing. And but it is going to be a little bit pricey, I got to tell you, because we are talking about platinum and tungsten. Tungsten has the highest melting point of any metal on the periodic table, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. You can probably grok it. You can probably chat GPT it, but I probably am going to be right. Try it one time real quick and see if I'm right. Does tungsten have the highest melting point of any metal?
I'll let you tell me. So what is it? So you're looking to market a product?
Yeah, well, no. We're looking to manufacture it first. We need the tungsten, and right now we need the platinum. Platinum's price is going bonkers. We got to pull back today, so we'd like to be able to get the platinum. I think I have a source for the tungsten, and it's not we're talking probably some rare earths and some platinum metals. I mean, some tungsten, probably in the Donbass region.
Yep. So here's what I need to know. As exciting as all that is.
And it is exciting. Yes, it is. And thank you for noticing how exciting this is. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. You're currently manufacturing product. And so what are you guys doing for your monthly deposits right now?
We are putting them in the bank. But I just found this out. Thanks to the knowledge of the artificial intelligence world, Even though this guy's got more intelligence than just artificial, tungsten has the highest melting point of any metal, 3,422 degrees Celsius, 6,177 degrees Fahrenheit. Boom, that's hot.
Okay, so I need to know what you're doing as far as monthly deposits go in order to figure out if this is possible.
As I said, all my monthly deposits I put in the bank. That's what I'm doing with them. I'm putting them all in the bank. Trust me.
What's the amount that goes in the bank?
Oh, $98,000 every month. And I do deposit, just to be clear, I'm putting those deposits right into the bank. I take them to the teller and I said, hey, I've got this money here. There's about $98,000 and I want to put it in my bank account. And she says, but that's strange. Normally people don't do that. Usually they take them and drive them around town for a little bit. I got some cash money and they bounce up their cars up and down and stuff like that. But me, I'm a go-getter. I cut right to the chase. I just put it right there in the bank.
So I don't think that this is something that we're actually able to help you with.
Is that enough? Is that not enough? Do you need more income?
It seems like I think we're probably on a different page here.
What page do you want to be on? What page are you on? I'll tell you what page I'm on.
Where someone's being serious with me.
Well, I'm serious.
So
am I laughing? This is a serious proposition.
Yeah. So
you were pretty impressed with it. You were pretty impressed with what we're using the money for.
No.
You weren't impressed with that?
I'm trying to understand what it is that you are creating there.
Okay,
and if it's
all right.
Something that is.
Let me break it down.
Be able to help you with.
Okay, So you mentioned earlier that you're familiar with the toy industry in general, and specifically the types of toys that when you put them in water they expand, right?
Yeah. That's been around since the 80s.
That's right. But when I'm taking it, we're stiffening those toys because when you expand them, as soon as the water goes out, it shrinks back down again, right?
Yeah.
You
know what? Maybe there's someone else I could put you in touch with who would be better able to.
Why can't you help me, Stephanie? I mean, Jessica. Why can't you help me? Why can't you help me?
I don't think we're probably a good fit for each other. So
well, you don't like the idea? This is groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking, Jessica. This is groundbreaking. Let's call her back. We can't take no for an answer. She doesn't.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Jessica, come on now. No, it hung up anyway. I think she blocked the number.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
she's not a good
please
fit.
Record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
We haven't even talked about the fit yet, the actual fit. That's in phase 2, Jessica. So help me out here. You should. I feel like you're breaking up with me. We haven't even gone on a date yet, Jessica. So help a brother out. Even though I'm not your brother, we're probably not related in any way, shape, or form, but we can take a DNA test to prove one way or the other, okay? So give me a call back, and we'll do the DNA test just to make sure, okay? Thank you. Actually, it hung up, so likely it's not going to even go to voicemail. Oh, man. All right. The guy takes it back. All right. I was supposed to get like a couple of other calls too, but they didn't call us. All right, let's see here. Gold maintaining all-time high even after adjusted for inflation is undeniable proof that it's more than just a commodity. That's exactly right. For gold, you're exactly right. Shadow work. John Bethia says gold and silverbacks could be used as smaller dollar amounts if made by the government. Gold and silver coins or bars could be used for larger amounts. Anything besides digital amounts. I don't want the central bank's devil coins. All right. Well, yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what, the devil coins, I don't know what that would mean. Usually it's just the bills, the dollar, the bills. But anyways, all right. All right. Because coins have intrinsic value as well, and many times they are worth more than their denomination, like the nickels and the cents here in the United States of America. Anthony Alba says, I think other nations' central banks are stockpiling silver like China and other BRICS. Just don't advertise this for obvious reasons. They'll get attacked. Well, I don't think they have to worry about that. I don't. I kind of doubt that would be the case. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tucson Bubba. A rare super chat tonight says for Sal's Biscoff and Dalamere Classic Coffee Fund. Thank you so much. I slurp on your honor. For Tucson Bubba, as we say hello to 8-inch Destroyer, made it tonight. And he sent 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. He says, I can't stay away, not staying long enough and deep, not staying long. They went deep in my spine from the base of my skull at C3 to L4, past the bad spot I took. I'm pissed and I'm pain. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, my friend. I was hoping that those things I put in you would help. But it sounds like it's really, really just, oh, man. Praying for you, brother. Is this the surgery you had a while ago? It's still not working to give you relief. I'm so sorry, my friend. Dang. Oh, man, we're praying for you. I hate to hear that. You can't catch a break, it seems like. It's just nuts. Oh, man. I'm sorry, my brother. We're praying for you. Definitely everybody keep them in your thoughts and prayers. I just hate to hear that. All right. Let's see here. Lovenier 1011 says, there are 37 good reasons why banks need to stack silver. If they are smart, platinum could be a better bet and moving fast. Indeed, it is going crazy. Indeed, it is. Mike Pear, Goldbacks are a fantastic idea. Very likely the future of money. Could be. It's still got a long hurdles to go, but it is the most widespread RM notes that are marketed as money right now. But it still has a long way to go. There's a lot of people that are not convinced of them yet. But yes, indeed. Armand de Pierre says silver won't hit $50 for 18 months plus. You're probably right. I would not be surprised if you're right about that. And that might be the best thing, though. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. It's the newest thing now. So that procedure you had is the newest thing. Was that experimental? Man. Because if it was experimental, maybe that's one of the things that man. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. We've got Lee Chavere says here, pretty obvious why your dollar is going into the tank. Yep, that's right. It sure is. Yes, indeed. Thank you, 8-inch Destroyer, man. I just hate to hear that you're in pain. I hate that. All right. Oh, man, thank you so much. JM Unleashed, very kind. It says, a token of support from the 51st state. Thank you so much, JM Unleashed. I appreciate you, my friend. Check out JM Unleashed channel, by the way. And so that combined with 8-inch Destroyer, there's 10 push-ups. We're going to get down to it. And, whoa, cottonmouth snakes. Be careful out there, Mark B. That's a little scary. So let's give you 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Getting the blood flowing there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that so much. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And let's see here. Roof Time says, don't buy silver going back to $25. You'll see. All right. Well, we'll see. I don't know what information you have that the rest of us don't, but usually when people are that so sure that something's going to happen, we never hear back from them when it doesn't happen. And again, I don't rule anything out, but I highly doubt it's going to go back to $25. But I don't rule it out either. I really don't. All right, let's see here. But no one really just knows. All right. Let's see here. Eli in the Wolverine State says this. The Fed is killing the dollar by inflation devaluing the currency. The Fed owns the banknote known as the dollar. It's the Fed's currency. U.S. Mint makes American sovereign money. That's right. Yeah, but true that. Federal Reserve note. Okay, let's see here. Okay. And yes, thank you to Cybercurrent Twitcher for posting a link to JM Unleashed channel. Appreciate that. Very kind. All right. Peace and Morgan. Should I stay or should I go? I would not stack Peace and Morgans unless you can find them for regular junk silver price or constitutional silver price. Usually there's a little bit of a premium for those. The only times you really get them for spot price or a regular bullion price is if they're call. And usually those are so wore out, you're actually getting less silver than your money. So I don't know. I would probably avoid those because of the premiums you pay for them. Even now, I think there's a bit of a premium. So it just depends. So America First says that peace dollars are selling for melt on whatnot. So maybe you can find deals on them. America First says he's found some deals on them. So if you can find a good deal for them, by all means, especially, but if they're not call or wore out. All right. Diamond Dan, I think a silver coin with a speck of gold in the middle is a better concept than the Goldback. People only want pristine Goldbacks, not ones that have been in circulation for years. Well, Diamond Dan, I hear you. Those are the collectors, but we're talking about for transactions. It doesn't really matter what the condition are of them for transactions, but I hear you on that. Tucson Bubba just sent 5 Salivate Metal Gifts memberships, and per our agreement, I'm going to give him another slurp for that, and a bigger one this time. Thank you to Tucson Bubba. Look at that. Wow. Here we go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Terry Rempel. The Western shorting banks have truly massive short positions against silver again this month, yet silver remains above 36. This amount continuing to overwhelm the efforts of manipulation. The COMEX and LBMA are in big trouble filling physical demand for deliveries. The premiums added in this process are not scaring away the purchasers. How soon could the highly leveraged futures market collapse when the LBMA and COMEX exchanges are out of physical and fail to deliver? That's getting much closer with demand for physical at 830% higher in May of this year than May of last. Demand for physical silver has been over 3.5 times since, now year over year. The only buyer that can force that level of delivery is the U.S. itself, using fiat debt to buy real money, front running the intended fiat currency collapse and replacement. All right, well, we'll see what happens. We've come very close at times before I've talked about on this channel where the COMEX and LBMA have been in trouble with silver. So far, they've been able to squeak by, so we'll see here. We shall see what happens. All right. Good evening, David Parrish. Good to see you. Welcome. Good crowd with us tonight. By the way, if you guys don't mind, after this live stream is over, can you check out the 2 videos I posted today? I think you might find them interesting. And good to see Eli. Welcome. Glad you're here. Silver Shelby, who was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Sugar High Liquor. See you all lovely people soon. That's right. We are here, Silver Shelby. Appreciate it. Richard Metcalf says, I've never known Russia to be a trendsetter, but in this case, I hope they are. We as stackers should know that a diversified stack is better than one holding one metal. And I think most of us know this. Yes, that's right. Exactly. True that. Thank you, Richard Metcalf. Let's see here. All right. And let's see what we've got here. We've got Aaron Lee says, be good if it hits 36 before the close. Oh, wait, $35.99. Good enough. Well, technically, it did get above 36 in the ask price. Thank goodness. All right. 8-inch Destroyer says here, spinal stimulation, they send a cord along your spinal cord, and the doctor hooks you up to a PC and programs it to kill the pain. What an oxymoron. I ripped the crap apart, and they put it in me. Yes. Wow. So it was meant to, they literally put a cord along your spine to supposedly kill the pain, but it's worse, it sounds like. That's crazy. It almost sounds like it's a scam. That's crazy. And it just, so you ripped them off, it sounds like, because they surgically put that cord in you, right? I'm not sure, but anyways. Silver's closed above 36 for 3 to 4 weeks. What's your take? Yep, that's right. It's pretty amazing. I think that's awesome. And I'm going to be talking about that in a video tomorrow. And thank you so much. Actually, Jamie Unleashed has posted a link to the video that I want you to watch. Gold versus silver in 2025. I did talk about that, yes. And thank you to Jamie for CCT for posting that as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's crazy. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Well, they better get it worked out. I mean, it's just so far it's not working. I don't know. It almost sounds like they're trying to cancel. They're trying to replace one pain with another, which I don't think that's going to work. That's crazy. All right, Danny Juscheldorf. Is it possible platinum and palladium are stealing some precious metal market share from silver these days? They're on fire. No. They're different enough. There's much smaller markets. I don't think they're really stealing any of silver's thunder per se. I think if anything, that may benefit from each other to some degree because of the industrial. They share different sides of the industrials. All right. Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh, I get it now, Danish Destroyer. The computers you rip apart for the gold and silver. That's exactly right. All right. Platinum Mariner. Thank you so much. Love platinum. Cool. Great. Thank you for popping in. Good to see. Morris Monet is here. B. Taylor still with us. We love B. Taylor. Glad you're here, brother. P. Ryan Limerick says the exchange rate for euros was a £1 to 103 back in February. It's now 1 to 117. So if the dollar had devalued like it has against the euro, silver and dollars today would be 32.29, not 36.74. Remember, silver is doing its job protecting your wealth against price inflation, deflation of fiat dollars. Indeed it is. You're exactly right. All right. Very good. Ray Gilgrass says here, it was rigged with 71,000 contracts on silver and still held 36. Be an interesting Monday. Sure will. It sure will. We're going to keep an eye on markets as they open up here. Bill 457, I really like his profile picture. Says, my dilemma right now is I need money for the food store. Instead of selling a few ounces of silver and Goldbacks would be perfect, but my state doesn't expect them. Only a few states that do. Okay. All right. And, really, you can use them in no matter any state you can use those Goldbacks as long as the business agrees to accept them. All right. Guitar playing Fridays. No, I know. I hear you, Steve LaPointe. I need to whip it out again sometime. Maybe next time. But Fridays have been a little shorter, so maybe Tuesday night. Just depends. Just depends how busy we are, but yeah, might have that happen a little bit. Rick's Talented Tongue says here, as usual, gold getting raped in the pre-market looks to be heading down to 3,200 range despite the entire planet being long on gold. The bullion banks are the only ones short on gold, but also the only entities that matter in the phony gold market. We're back to 100% daily suppression. You have the Friday smackdown happening to silver as well, too. All right, let's see here. And let's see. And thank you, posting a link to B. Taylor's channel as well, too. Thank you, JM Unleashed. We've got Bob Olson. I think that's the guy who didn't use any punctuation. I've heard the government gold to silver ratio. The gold is 25 to 1. Silver coins make 1 ounce gold, so the government only sees 24 or 25 ounces silver really to 1 ounce gold. I don't know what the government gold to silver ratio is immaterial. I don't think there is one anymore here in the United States. They don't fix the price of gold to silver. Sing us a sad, sad song, says 79. Hey, say that 5 times fast. Sing us a sad, sad song, says 79. That's pretty cool. Sing us a sad, sad song, says Terry 79. All right. How's that? There's a sad. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Dean Dearn says, when silver reaches 40 to 1 and gold reaches 6,000, silver will be $150 an ounce. Maybe this will be the time to invest in uranium. Maybe so. The likes are back in town. All right, the likes are back. Nice. Some people said they couldn't see the likes. Bean Becky. All right, thank you. Yes, several people did gift the channel gift membership, so thank you, Bean Becky, for popping in and saying thank you. That was either Tucson Bubba or 8-inch Destroyer that sent you that. And Debug says here, well, it keeps getting lower and lower. Not sure what you're talking about. Well, it's that's just today and yesterday. The movement is still bullish overall. Justin with a thumbs up. Thank you. All right, we got Green Rempel here. Oh, Mark B with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Mark B. And do you want me to play bass for that or give you push-ups for that, Mark B? Let me know. Thank you. $10 super chat from Mark B. Thank you, brother. Gold and silver, the foundation of a coming currency system. That's why all the expanded BRICS nations are buying all they can. Recent Goldman Sachs article has China reporting 10 times more than they report. They do so through non-reporting streams such as the CCP buying gold and silver concentrates. That's right. The majority of the countries of the world, involving 75% of the population, are setting up the ultra-corrupt BIS fiat wealth siphoning system. Countries, including the U.S., are now front-running this intended collapse and reset with fiat debt to buy gold and silver. The BI system debt will not be repaid as their foundation is through periods of crime. All right, very good. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I just looked. I don't have the base here. I'm sorry. I don't have the base with me tonight. Dang it. It's not near in my location. I'm sorry, Mark B. Dang it. But I tell you what, let me, real quickly, I'll do a little guitar lick for you. A quick guitar lick. Because I don't have the bass. It's indisposed right now. So let me just weak a little guitar. And you can pretend like it's bass here. All right, there we go. I mean, sorry, I messed up some of that stuff. But at least it's not as bad as that Hank guy from Georgia. All right, here we go. He tried to say, hey, Joe. He said, hey, Trump. All right. All right, let's see here. Please let me know. I'll let you know what Thomas Paine. I like that. Thomas Paine, common sense. Says encouraging that silver keeps crawling back to 36 each Friday at close. Yes, we did see it close above 36, which is awesome. That's right, Dean R. Pretty amazing. Maria, I stepped for a moment. Someone was speaking on the P. Diddy trial. Yeah, I haven't heard anything there. Did he get away with it? I'm not sure. And it seems very interesting. Is everything is down in platinum as well? That's right. Rachel would be correcting. They keep finding new uses for it, like solid state battery hits the market. Big changes coming. That's right. If that battery technology takes off, the price will go up. No question about it. And sure it will. Sounds like money. That's right. Exactly. Watch this short. That's for sure. And we've got this here. Mark Barr, silver, I have gold in need in time of change. Focus. Thanks, Al. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. And let's do here. Kookaburra Man, I think that the average person needs to have at least 1,000 ounces of silver in their stash. All right. Nice. Yes. I think that's probably a good amount for sure. All right, folks. Well, very good. Well, I think we're going to call it a night tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. We had a wonderful time, and I did get a couple of scammers call, so that's good. But I hope you have a wonderful evening, and we're going to see you on Sunday night. And check out the video that JM Unleashed had posted up there in the chat here, pinned in the chat that I posted this morning. I appreciate you guys. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care. Have a good night.